I'm getting ready to do a Link to the Past randomizer run. Me and my friends Matt and Nick have been running some randos, and Nick is relatively new, so I figured I would record a me replaying and show any tips and tricks that that I have, which aren't very many. But I'm gonna go ahead and over here on my left record the emulator, and then over to the right is my tracker. And I'm just going to kind of explain that real quick. It is set to do this automatically, but there are some things I'm going to go over. The green spots are places that I can go. The yellow spots are places I can go and finish without or with a minor glitch. And the dark orange, well, I guess they're just orange, spots are places I can go, but I can't get everything. And the blue spots are places that I can see things. And if you look at things like this is escape, here it has all the treasure chests there, but excuse me, over in the pinned locations you can see I already have those. So there are more than 6 treasure chests in escape, but there are only 6 items in escape. So I just wanted to point that out, and I'll be marking those off as I get them. So let me go ahead and start to get this going. First I've got to, let's go ahead and start at Link's house. Alright, gonna go here, grab a chest. Got ether. Not good, not bad. And by the way, this is a full 7-7 run, so there will be 3, and let's go ahead and see. So we have the Tower of Hera is a pendant, and the other 2 are crystals, so we will have to do them. I'm never a big fan of when Tower of Hera isn't a crystal, because you're gonna more than likely, that's gonna be the first dungeon we run. I'm gonna go back here and grab this sign. And just gonna show this off. I normally don't do this right here, but I'm gonna go here, kill a guard, go over here, do a pull, and you get hearts. Sometimes it could be arrows or magic, but hopefully what I'm hoping for is sometimes it's bombs, and I like bombs, especially early in the game. I'm gonna go to Uncle, who gives us bombs. 3 bombs is nice. And if you notice, the tracker already opened up like Mini Mordom Cave and some other locations because we have bombs. And I'm gonna go ahead, get magic, and then I'm gonna save and quit. And start back over in Sanctuary to go to Kakariko. So if you wanted to start in... Oh, more bombs. Always good to have bombs. But if you remember, I did the sign pull thing and killed a guard and pulled on a tree. So I'm now going to do that over here, because just in case, sometimes you don't want to start at Link's house, sometimes you want to go straight to Sanctuary, but either way, one of the things that I like to do is to go over here, go around this way so I don't get attacked by birds, grab this signpost, kill that green thing, pull, give us hearts, but that's just another way to check the trees, because again, in the early run, bombs are important. Then there's also this. Oh, it drops full magic. That is nice. Sometimes he'll drop coins, which are nice, and sometimes he'll drop bombs. And here I'm going to check Lumberjack Cave. This is to see if I need to do Agnum, and I don't right now because it's just rupees. It's not to say I won't have to, but I won't. Right now I don't have to do it, it looks like, at least. But I already have full magic. Oh, flippers. They are nice. I will tell you that one of the strategies I have seen is if you don't get bombs at the start, is to go do some other things first, and then hopefully you'll get money, and then instead of going through Kakariko like this, you start at Link's house and come from the bottom, because that's where the the shop is in Kakariko to buy bombs. I don't ever do that, but again, I just wanted to throw that out there. In fact, I will generally come down here even if I don't have bombs, because there's 4 chests that you can get without, and hopefully one of them will have bombs. Sometimes that does require me coming back here, but it's not that big of a detour. Alright, gloves, bombs. Alright, and right now, I have a goal. Of trying to get 100 rupees. Because I really don't want to have to come back and do bottle vendor later, but I'm gonna have to, but I might have to do sick kid, so it's not that big of a deal if I have to. Hammer's nice. Nice, and again, because I'm trying to get money, I go ahead and get that pot. There's sick kid. Wow. Alright, this is already looking good. Ooh, this is a nice seed already. Alright, so I am 10 short. So what I'm going to go ahead and do, because I'm a masochist, is I'm going to go ahead and go through here again. And now I have 100. So now I can do bottle vendor. Nice cane of Samaria. And I don't ever have to worry about coming through there again. I normally don't take this route. I'm not sure why I did. Normally I go to the left, and not that big a deal, but... And for some reason there's a chicken. Here's a glitch you can do where you bomb correctly and throw in there. You can get the chicken in the wall, which has the possibility of locking up your game, which, you know, is bad. But it's a trick some people can do. I can't. Alright, so we have a bottle. So we want sick kid. Field. And then into the, I think it's a tavern. Maybe it's an inn. Okay. And now I'm going to go check the library. Obviously can't get it because I don't have the Pegasus boots, but I want to know what's there so that when I get them, if I need a heart piece, which I probably won't end up getting, but if I'm in the area, I might. So, I will tell you this, I have watched a lot of speedrunners, and most speedrunners don't do this. They actually go check to see what the item is first before they do the race, see if it's worth it, and see it wasn't. Which would have made this very shorter, but on the off chance that it is, it doesn't save hardly any time to do that. And oh no, see, it didn't go and do to take this trash, which I did, which is irritating. So now I'm going to do a South Shore run. I'm going to grab that heart because crabs later. if we go over here, so I don't have anything that can. So if I had the hook shot out of the mirror, this would make this a lot easier for me. But I'll get to that later. So off to Mini Mortem Cave. It's a waste of magic, really. There's no reason for me to do it, but a lot of times you'll have to do that with bombs. Don't forget to talk to the guy, because I do that frequently. So again, my tracker's not working, but I did those two, so let me clear them off. It's just an empty bottle. Okay, so sometimes there'll be magic or bees in the bottles when you get them, and there was nothing in mine. I'm gonna go over here and get the magic. Alright, so now I'm kind of at a dilemma. So, what I would like to do now is go do Zora, but I don't have 500 coins. So I can come down here, get some money, but it's very slow. And I'm not going to do it, but I would really like to get that now. Okay. Again, the tracker's not tracking that, so let me clear that off. So I've gone there. So I'm going to go ahead and show this off even though I have the flippers. So it's not going to seem like I'm doing anything, but I'm going to show you a trick, which is fake flippers, which if you're doing an official seed, you are allowed to do. So what I like to do is just bomb myself. That puts me over at the very edge of the screen. And so what you gotta do is you jump off the ledge, and as soon as you jump, press left, and as long as you're screen transitioning, it'll take you, you'll be able to swim, and even though you don't have the flippers. It'll do weird things like because I have flippers, it's not going to matter, but if you fake flipper, you won't be walking on here, you'll be swimming through there, which is weird. Also, if you get hit while fake flippering, you die. It normally soft locks the game, but they've fixed it so that instead of that, you just die. Okay, and I've done Hobo. Okay, so now I'm going to save and quit. I would normally go and get Zora, but I don't have the money for Zora. And I really don't want to go back there twice, just in case it's needed. So, I feel like I should. So I'm always kind of at a quandary when I get so like the flippers are telling me that I need to use to get there, but I don't have the items. I don't have the money to get the thing from actual Zora. So I'm not going there. This is always where I get caught. So instead I'm going to do these 2 checks and then I'll decide from there. Depending on what I get. And a lot of people like to do this check earlier than others. I normally don't like coming here until I have a bow so that I can complete the dungeon. In fact, I'm not going to enter the dungeon because I'm going to do escape. So I'm going to go here. So the weird thing about Desert or Eastern Palace and Desert Palace not being pendant dungeons is that I have no reason to go do checks early because I will have to go do there. But if I don't get anything, well, good here in escape, then I'm probably going to Agina's cave just so that I can go get money from, well, I'll show you where I get money. But I really don't want to have to go make that trip to Zora twice. Alright, so there's a key. Alright, so we have a map. That is not an item, so I don't mark that off of the tracker. That is a dungeon item, not a item. And so I'm going to show you a nice little trick. So if you go to, I don't know if you can see, but you can see kind of like their like little column thing in the middle to the very left of the screen. And if you go just below that, and when you walk over, that guard, well, okay, that didn't work. But normally he's walking and then you come across, but because I waited to explain that, he wasn't doing it. Alright, that was a heart piece. That is an item. Mark it off escape. So now I have 5 instead of 6. You looked at the pin locations. Alright, so I actually generally like to keep that guy alive, because on the off chance that I get lantern from here, or I have lantern, I like to death warp, which essentially you let that guy kill you, and then you can start doing the back half of escape. But I don't have that, so I don't have to worry about doing that. So I'm going to do the little back path here. Oh crud, I forgot. Hold on. I think there was an item in, so that treasure chest next to Zelda and the Priest is considered an item of escape. Because if you do the, default regular entrance, you have to go through there, and so it is part of there. So I think everything else should be an item. Man, I don't remember what was in there. Well, I don't have a key. There's only 3 more chests, so unless I'm missing one. Okay. So there's only really one more chest. I don't know where I missed marking off, but it is down here, which I don't have lanterns, so I'm not going to. Alright, and I'm gonna go mark off that I checked the back room of Sahasrahla. So I don't normally check Agina's cave this early because it's way out of the way. And it's just one item right now. And I'm gonna have to do desert. However, I'm just so averse to having to go to Zora twice. And by the way, I probably would get the money that I need by going to the waterfall because we haven't gotten any of the 300 pickups, ruby pickups. So I'm going to grind and get money here. By the way, this is my favorite NPC in all of Rando. I love what the developers did here, so I'm just gonna let you read this because I love it. Yes, I am going to steal your rubies. I don't know why, but that brings a smile to my face. And obviously, if you're doing a rail race, you should not talk to that guy. So I'm going to do this 2 more times. And hopefully I will get the 4 coins that I will be short. Now I'll do it 2 more times. Because let me tell you something, there is nothing more annoying than being 1 or 2 coins short. It's very annoying. And I've never thought, wow, I have too much money. So this is Agina's cave. Right there is Agina. Don't talk to him because he says a lot and it's literally just a waste of time. And the text moves very slowly. Oh. Oh. Well, I am now glad I came here early. Okay, so hook shot. I love hook shot. Oh, I can't hook a shot on the cactuses. I did not know that. I've never really tried. Alright, and there's money on the desert ledge. So now... So I don't know if going through the whirlpool or just walking up there is the quicker way, but I'm going to go whirlpool because I can check on an item going down there, which is just 5 rupees. Now, normally it's not that difficult to get there. So I'm probably going to go in here, and I'm going to get a whole bunch of money, and I'm going to waste a bunch of time, but I don't like taking those chances. No. Throw a bottle, green potion. I'll take it. Yeah, sometimes they'll give you red or blue potions, which is super nice. Most of the time it seems like it's bees. $300 rupees. I'm gonna grab it. Mainly because once I grab that, I don't have to worry about money ever again. It is kind of out of the way. So, I kind of figured that was happening. And by the way, somehow my tracker's not working, apparently, because it did not pick up that I had mirror or hook shot. I'll have to do this manually, which isn't that big of a deal. I did do both Fairy and Zora. And I'm going to go ahead and mark off the Lumberjack and Desert Ledge because I don't need those. Alright. So, now that I have I've had Dark World access for a while since I've had Glove and Hammer. But I think it is time to go to the Dark World and probably go die into Blind. I could do Swamp Palace. Swamp Palace. Ugh. You know what? You know what'll make this easier is just let me go and let me go check to see what everything is first. Oh, why is Turtle Rock marked as... Hold on. Okay. So let's see here. We have Ice Palace as Green Pendant. Skull Woods as a pendant. Swamp Palace and Pod as the red crystals. Okay. So, I've updated my tracker, means I have to do Mire. Ugh. Okay. So I know there are 2 items in Skullwood, so let me go see if I can find those real quick. 'Cause Skullwood sucks. Got a key, which is not what I wanted to get. Alright, I'm gonna use ether. Gross. Okay. Gross indeed. Okay. And pick up Medora. I can now do desert. No, I can't do desert. I don't have a fire source. Please give me something. See, this would normally be where I'd be saying I'm falling behind that. So, complete waste of time. Alright. Let's continue wasting time. Let's see. And compass. Great. So there are 2 items in here. And if you look, wait. That's frustrating. Waste of time of Schoolwoods. Which I knew it was probably going to, but... And I really wish I had boots right now. Well, I do have a shield. I'm so used to not having a shield. Oh, that is very nice. Okay. Let's do dumb things. Okay, so I'm going to die horribly here. I didn't want that key at all. Wish I had powder. So I know that the big key is going to be in one of these 2 chests. Just don't know which one. Alright, and that's an item. From 4 to 3. There's the big key. Got lucky there. Remember, the front is the only part of that fire snake thing that is actually harmful. Right there. only have 2. I just now realized that I'm kind of running low on bombs. Bombs are normally not a concern once you pick them up, but I'm gonna need a couple right now. Okay, can I? Yeah, nope. Yeah, no, I knew I wasn't gonna get through there without getting hurt. And without dashing, these things suck because they, much like the crabs, they hit for way harder than they should. We're down to 2 items. Yeah, I'm gonna get my ass handed to me when I go fight blind. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it to blind at this point. At this rate, I should say. This will be interesting. Let me go over here. So I know there's 1 item left, but I'm going to open all the chests anyway, so it does not matter. No. Okay. That was not... Okay. So let's do some things first. Got red shield. Messed up a lot of things. Okay. Okay. So let's see here. So yeah, I'm gonna go buy me a potion. And I'm gonna try Thieves Town again. And boy, what I wouldn't give for boots. So as you can tell, I'm not very good at this game. By that death. But I do enjoy it quite a bit. Don't need to go up there to get hit by that skeleton. Okay, so this will get me close to full health. That will get me to full health. That was dumb. I should not have done that. Yeah, I don't think I've ever made it through that hallway without getting hit by something. And you do need to kind of be over at the side, because if you throw it head on, it'll just hit the peg that's standing in front. Why am I doing bad? Okay. I'm not going to get trapped again. Alright, so fun fact, you can throw pots through the fence. Alright, so even though, I mean, I'm going to, I was going to, you know, mark it off or what, I was going to open the chest anyways because it's either that or blind, and I have to beat blind. I figured I'd mark it off the tracker anyways, just to be safe. I don't know why I got that heart. I didn't need it. Okay, so there's a thing, and it's called the blind script. And I don't know what it is. I mean, I know what it is. I don't know how to perform it. This is what I should say. I have the fire shield, so that should help. Keyword there is should. Does not matter. Got it. Okay. Got it now. So, we have completed Thieves Town for our first crystal. Everything else is updated. I'm now concerned my auto tracker is not working. Here's the thing, my auto track, if I wasn't using an auto tracker, I would know I've already done it or not. But because I am, and it's not marking that right now, I don't know if it is. Very weird. I'm gonna go check the sea house. Okay, I thought I did, just wasted time, but it's not that much time. Alright, because I have gloves, I'm gonna do a whole bunch of fun stuff right here. Okay. So I'm going to come here, do the digging game. Alright, $50. Okay, so now I'm going to go up. Not used to doing it this way. Okay. So I'm going to get the blacksmith here. Alright, I'm going to turn him up here. I'm going to leave, come back. He pay him $10 for mushroom. Alright. Alright, I'm going to try a glitch. I normally can't get this to work, but I'm going to try it. Alright. So, what it is you go to Cana Samaria, and you do this a whole bunch of times. And then with no magic. No, okay. So yeah, there's something about with no magic. You go and then you use the mushroom, but because it's the same slot as the magic powder, it thinks that it's the magic powder, and so it works, but it clearly didn't there. Again, it's a minor glitch allowed in speedruns for, you know, the dailies and whatnot. Shouldn't even went and picked it up. So if you look at that, that's what the yellow is. It's because I have mushroom. So the chest will follow you around. Even though you don't have dash, if you press A, you can leave it. Which is very important because we can't take it everywhere. In fact, first thing I'm going to need to do go here. I'm going to leave that there. Oof, that's tempting fate. Ooh, sword upgrade I will take. Please let it work. Dang it. Alright. Well, now I get to go back and get the treasure chest again. That was my fault. I put it too close to the magic mirror portal. So now I get to do it again. Okay, I'm gonna talk to this guy. Alright. Oh, shoot. Alright, so here we're going to Hype Cave. Because, you know, all the good items it's going to contain. Ooh, half magic. Hype Cave is real. Bow progression. Hype Cave is real. Alright, so bow progression, half magic. I think that was it, right? Yeah. But you won't hear me complain about that. That is why they call it Hype Cave, ladies and gentlemen. Granted, most of the time it doesn't have anything great, but, okay. Back to the show. I'm gonna take this to the... I think he's just a thief? And it's called, like, the purple chest in the rando spoiler. I'm going to die before I get to him, which is going to be great. Okay, got a heart piece. So, glad I went back and did that. Okay. So now I have a master sword. I can get the book Medora thing here. So I can't actually do Desert Palace because I don't have a fire source. Do have a third bottle. And now it is on to Swamp Palace. Don't know where I'm going here. Okay. And I died. Which isn't the worst thing. Okay. Okay, so I'm very confused as to why it doesn't say I can clear pod. I have a hammer, I have a bow, oh I don't have a light source, gotcha. And that would be why it says I can't beat pod. Specifically, I would need the lantern. Because I don't have it, because there is a logic to where you have to know the dark rooms. I'm not smart enough to remember how to do the dark rooms, so I'm not going to do that. And I'm going to show you here a little trick here. So when you push blocks and you're not in a dungeon or something like that, the mirror doesn't do anything. But when you're pushing a block, you push the mirror and it doesn't know what to do, so the block just disappears. So that's nice. Another nice little trick is that if you have the hook shot, because you can move them and do it at the same time. You can move, hook shot, and then you can open the chest and then go on. All very fun things. course, while it's not moving, it acts as a barrier, but since it was moving, you can hook shot through it. Alright, I have hints on, so let's see what's this. This is. Armor is in Paradox Cave. Okay. I normally would go there by now, but I have a dungeon I can beat. So I'm going to beat it. And that treasure chest will always have a key unless you're playing Key Sanity. But if you're playing Key Sanity, you probably don't need this video. Big key. Oh, by the way, go look at my tracker. Hype Cave. I love it. Alright, Hype Cave's gone. Swamp Palace is a very unique palace. Most speedrunners, well, when I'm watching tournaments, they like to skip like half the dungeon, which I don't understand. Hold on, I'm gonna go actually get Ice Rod. Okay, we're a fire out away from being able to do Turtle Rock. Alright, got some arrows, and arrows are items. So, I'm going to go over a few things here. I have a key, so I can go straight to the boss. Big key is not necessary, even though I do have it. But if you go and you flood this, you are not going to be able to get to the left side of this, because you need to be able to get this key right here. Now in the vanilla game, you don't have the hook shots, so you can't get that key that we used to. You essentially can't mess this up in the vanilla game. But where this isn't the vanilla game, this is rando, so you can very easily mess it up. So yes, if you ever hear someone joking about forgetting the key in Swamp Palace, that is the key. Dang it. So, it just occurs to me as I look down at my tracker, I am wasting time because this is a pendant dungeon and I shouldn't be doing it. But I'm already here, I've already done half of it. But there is no reason for me to be here, if I'm being completely honest.